Muy buenas, por fin vemos nuevas imágenes ya a primera vista de lo que es el videojuego, que hicieron un directo los creadores de ARK y vamos a ver un poco de cómo va, hablaron un poco de qué iba a ir y demás, y al parecer, como habéis visto, se va a retrasar una semana o incluso más, no sé. Al final lo mismo se va a noviembre, no se sabe todavía, así que a esperar se ha dicho, porque tenemos unas ganas de jugarlo, por lo menos yo, que no veas. Así que ahora os voy a enseñar un poco más o menos lo que enseñaron los creadores de ARK y vamos a ver qué tal va a ser un poco el ABERRATION. Al parecer van a haber dinosaurios también, como el iguanodón, el trike, el espino y demás. Lo que pasa es que va a tener como la textura diferente y como veis ahí, brilla como en la oscuridad. Está muy chulo, la verdad. Es como si tuviera ahí un poco de mutación o algo. Está muy chulo. En puesto a ver arbustos como en el ARK normal, van a ver como hongos áuricos y acuáticos. A ver qué función tienen. Y aquí tenemos al bicho, como puede ser más mono del DLC, que al parecer te proporciona luz. Parece ahí como una especie de sapo ahí con dientes, la verdad que está muy bonito. Como sabréis, en el DLC habrá muy poca luz, está basado en la oscuridad. Y va a ser muy necesario tener luz con el dino este y demás. Por cierto, es el que salió en el tráiler, la imagen del tráiler, ahí está. Y se podrá llevar en el hombro, como veis ahí, como el Gerboa y compañía. Va a ser un dino pequeño, bueno, un dino, no es un dinosaurio, es un monstruo, una criatura. Se va a poder llevar en el hombro, la verdad que está muy chulo. Ahí con eso va a llevarlo como una especie de linterna. Y aquí tenemos el traje que te va a proporcionar seguramente oxígeno, que es igual que en el Scorcher tiene el del desierto para aguantar mejor el calor y demás, y te baje menos el agua, la temperatura y eso. Pues este se supone que te va a proporcionar oxígeno, o sea que va a ser mucho más fácil una vez que tengas este traje, pues sobrevivir en este clima bastante jodido de DLC de ABERRATION. Aquí vemos el tan ansiado traje con alas, que me encanta. Ahora lo vamos a ver en movimiento, no va a ser solo fotos. Vamos a verlo porque es que me encanta esto, la verdad. Va a ser como una especie de... va a volar como si fuera con el grifo, así como cayendo en picado. Después lo vais a ver porque está muy chulo este traje, la verdad, me encanta. Allá a la derecha se ve como una especie de banco de trabajo que es como diferente, un Smithy. La verdad que está muy chulo. Vale, aquí tenemos por fin en movimiento el traje con alas, me encanta. Fijaos el movimiento, tío. Guapísimo, es que es muy parecido al grifo, Y aquí se va a enganchar con una especie de piolet de escalada. Y otra vez el salto que hace ahí, increíble. Desde más arriba, fijaos en el bioma. Está bastante guay el bioma. Ya os digo que va a estar muy oscuro. No sé si, imagino que se podrá utilizar el gamma también. Pero bueno, está muy chulo, fijaos, todo muy azulado. Fijaos cómo ha hecho el parón ese. Ha hecho ahí como un parón y luego ha seguido. El bioma está muy bonito, Sí son árboles, Parecen árboles. Se intenta enganchar ahí. Mira lo que hace. ¿Qué cojones? Buah, y se cae el agua. Ha manqueado ahí un poco. Y fijaos que han puesto como una especie de señal ahí verde, como cuando está haciendo la escalada esta con el piolet, para dirigir la dirección en la que tienes que ir cuando escalas. Hay una línea ahí verde, si os fijáis, ahí pequeñita. Y cuando miráis para un lado u otro, se mueve para un lado u otro para ir a una dirección. Mirad aquí cómo llega, mira para un lado, ahora fijáis como tuerce con la cámara para un lado, mira hacia la izquierda, luego hacia arriba, se ve la línea esa verde que yo os decía, cómo se mueve la dirección a la que tú miras. Como se vio en el trailer, también habrán armas súper potentes como esta. Y también tenemos al dragón este, que es que va a ser, a mí de los que más me van a gustar, me parece a mí, que se hace invisible. Y hace como lo del grifo, lo que pasa es que no llega a volar, hace como un planeo. Y es más o menos como el traje que tienes tú, el personaje ese con alas, y hace como un planeo también y se engancha en las rocas. Ahora lo vamos a ver como hay en el tráiler. Ahí vemos invisible, me encanta esto de la invisibilidad, está guapísimo. Ahí sale de la invisibilidad y sale planeando, que no llega a volar. Fijaos que hace ahí, acelera y se engancha en la roca. Ya digo que no va a ser un volador en sí, va a ser un planeador más que un volador, yo creo. Ahí tenemos la imagen del gameplay jugado por los creadores de ARK. Y mira esto, qué guapo. Van a ver como skin también, lógicamente, como en el ARK, en todo. Fijaos la cabeza del bicho este que ilumina. Me encanta, tío. Está muy guapo, la lengua allá afuera. Está muy bonita, muy graciosa. Y otra skin va a haber más de cabeza. La verdad que no sé cuál es exactamente esta criatura. No sé si es el boss ese que sale con los sin nombre o es otro. No tengo ni idea. Pero está bastante guapo, madre mía. Esta sí que parece que te va a comer. Vale, y fijaos aquí cómo se van a poder poner, por si no lo sabéis. Hay un mod en ordenador que se llama S+. Se pueden poner los fundantes uno encima de otro y también se van a poder apoyar las rampas en pilares. y van a haber triángulos de techo también. Así que va a estar bastante bien, va a ser un poco... Van a introducir un poco de leche más en el DLC. Va a estar chulo. Y como veis ahí, es una cueva subterránea gigantesca y habrá que salir en algún momento a la superficie. Vale chicos, y ahora a continuación voy a dejar un resumen voy a hacer de lo que hicieron de directo, del gameplay, para que disfrutéis vosotros mismos y miréis. Voy a intentar poner lo más importante, lo más interesante que me ha parecido a mí del gameplay que hicieron. Y os lo voy a dejar ahí. Espero que os guste muchísimo porque a mí me ha encantado, la verdad. Tiene muy buena pinta, esperemos a ver si va a ser tan bueno como esperamos todos. Os lo voy a dejar con sus voces originales, poner los subtítulos o algo de YouTube, a ver si os ayuda un poco a traducir para los que no entendáis en inglés. Y a los que no lo entendáis tampoco creo que necesitéis mucho entenderlo porque se ve todo con la imagen. Y ahora sin enrollarme más, os dejo con el vídeo, así que darle like a saco. ¡Vamos a lo loco!
Internal process, so we're very excited about it. We're very ecstatic with what we've done so far.
Oh yeah, we should.
And yeah, so for those of you who aren't familiar with Aberration, Aberration is the third expansion pack. It's the continuation of the story after the island and Scorched Earth. This is a very important expansion pack for us because it's really where we can get into the grit of the story. August 29th we revealed the end boss, and then you saw the cave system. So as you can see, there's another biome above it, which is the surface, and there's like a crater and a hole, and that's allowed the sunlight to come in. So that's why this area actually has it's very luscious, right?
Yeah.
There's trees and there's mushrooms and there's
huge mushrooms.
Yeah,
and little mushrooms too.
Foliage as well. So this is where everything's growing because it's getting the sunlight. I think a really good part of this is loads of caverns that you can kind of climb, and then there's huge cliffs. So it makes yeah,
you can see in the background there's a lot of cliffs.
Exploring this biome is very fun, especially with the new items we've introduced to this game mode. There's some important gameplay aspects about Aberration which make it very different to the other maps you've played so far. So first of all, outside of the fertile chamber, Aberration is mostly underground, and you're dealing with harsh environments with a lot of radiation. There's a lot of environmental hazards. You can deal with poisonous gas. There's poisonous gas. Sorry. You can deal with very extreme sunlight that can burn you. There's noxious gas, and there are these psychedelic mushrooms around. So it's
I cannot get our cheese.
It's pretty different to yeah. 1 second, guys. It's pretty different to the other maps you've experienced so far. With Scorched Earth, we had a lot of weather hazards that were affecting how things work, and then now it's more about the environment. So the plants are dangerous, the animals, and the things there.
Because because there's not a lot of weather inside of caves, so we've actually gone through different ways to incorporate localized hazards. So as Jot mentioned, we've got gas, we've got actually one's happening right now.
This is an earthquake that's happening right now.
We are in an earthquake currently. As you can see, we've got bits and pieces falling from the ceiling. There are actually resources that'll sometimes fall from the ceiling as well. We have one of the new resources is gems will fall from the ceiling, and also rocks that you can just literally go and pick up off the ground, which is pretty neat. I'm not sure if that's the right password.
Right, we need to figure that out real quick. But yeah, so something very important about Aberration is that unlike the other maps, there'll actually be no flyers on this map. We won't be there's gliding mechanics, but there is no flyers, so you won't have a mountable flying creature, and we're focusing more on
we have this dude. He's
other forms of traveling,
dude.
So we'll have oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna walk around over here while we try to figure out we had to switch computers right before this because we weren't able to download the build fast enough on this specific streaming computer, so we're just gonna make do in the meantime. We have a great building team that we work with a lot, and they helped us build this really cool structure that's actually utilizing one of the new structures for Aberration, which is the cliff platform, which works very similar to the tree platform, except it's basically a better tier. So it's a stone, and I think it also uses metal, so no more wood. And then you just clip it right into these cliffs like this, and then you can have your little cliff face. That's pretty cool. Hey, let's do... That should be dark. Did I do that? Need set time. I spelled time wrong.
Yeah, you missed the need.
Oh boy. So, now that it's a little bit darker, you can actually see that these aberrant variants have these really cool patterns on them. And because aberration is, you spend so much time in the dark, we figured, how do we give players a way to get some sense of where they are, or some sense of where the heck are all the creatures in this map? So almost all of the non-specific creatures to aberration, so like the parasaur, for example, and there's like the Spino.
Yeah. They all have, well, not all creatures, but
almost all of them have these cool patterns that kind of glow in the dark, and you know, you can tame them.
Yeah.
Take them places.
And these are the aberrant versions of the creatures. So something to note, on official servers, we won't actually allow people to be bringing on dinos or taking off dinos that aren't aberration on this specific map. But then that's why we have these aberrant variant creatures. So you can actually still get some of the base game creatures on aberration.
Yeah. So also we have.
It's like later today, I'll release like a list of all the dinos that you can find that aren't new creatures. They're actually like base game creatures that you can find in aberration.
You guys probably remember this from the trailer. This is our little bulldog. These are called lantern pets, and there's 4 of them. Today we have 2 of them we can show you throughout the day. This is the bulldog. So the bulldog's really cool in that he basically they work as lights, because in aberration there is this new mechanic called charge, and there are multiple weapons like the flashlight, for example, that will have charge, and these lantern pets all have charge, and you can collect charge by harvesting it. And
yeah, it's available. It's a new resource in the environment.
Yeah, it's a new resource.
To get, yeah.
So basically, the charge keeps you safe. One thing from the nameless that will come after you in the dark. So you always want to keep one of these little lantern guys with you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will come after you, and you will have a sad time.
Yeah.
So not only are they super cute, but they're also necessary to your survival. So we're gonna pick up our little bulldog.
Yeah.
And we're gonna wear him. And you can see he's on my shoulder now. Isn't he so cute?
Charge is actually very important to aberration because it affects all the creatures in the environment in a different way based on how much they're exposed to charge. So some creatures can benefit from it. Some creatures are weakened by it. Their defenses are reduced. It'll keep you safe. So it's a very important aspect of aberration. And you can actually use charge batteries, which can be used to power most electrical structures in the game. And this includes the previous items from Island and Scorched Earth.
So, while Jat was talking about that, I got myself a set of hazmat gear. Hazmat gear is needed because as we mentioned, a lot of the hazards of aberration are things like radiation, things like gas, things like
sunlight if you're on the surface.
Sunlight is actually a hazard once you're up on the surface.
Yeah.
So the hazard suit's going to keep you safe from those elements, outside elements.
To protect you against the environments and the elements. Yeah.
We've also got our climbing picks, which I'm going to equip, and we've got our gliding suit. It's awesome.
So this is very important part of aberration, and a lot of our design was based on this. We intended the map to be created without the use of having like flyers and pterodons, quets and pterodons just going everywhere. We wanted people to use new mechanics of traveling, and one example of that would be the gliding system. And we also
new mechanics, but also fun mechanics.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we also added in the climbing picks and the.
I'm gonna try to show those off real quick. We don't have a ton of time, but I just want to run through. And I will. Oh, actually, let's go up here first, because there's actually another thing up here that you guys will probably remember from the trailer, which is the zip line, which is right here, which I am not able to use right now, but that's okay. So basically, you would jump up on the zip line and slide all the way across, and then you would end up at the top there. Instead, I'm actually going to use our glider suit, which you can see right there. And I will just jump off and I'll fly over there. Whee!
It's pretty cool. It's just a lot of fun.
Cool
just like
is you can combine them. So now I've got my picks out. Bam! Now I'm hooked on the wall. Isn't that neat? So this is basically, I would consider like a little.
If you want to get around aberration, this is how you're going to be traveling.
You're gonna be gliding. You're gonna be using your climbing picks, and we're just gonna climb on up. That easy.
The green tells you, hey, you can actually ascend in this area. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can't, it'll be a red. There'll be a red. Light instead.
The green also indicates direction, so I can move left and right as well.
Yep.
And of course, upwards.
And then the blue means it's like a hop over, so it allows you to jump up. And then, this is basically the main form of travel in aberration. You'll be you're playing the map, you'll want to get those skills tuned up.
And as you can see while I'm running around, my little bulb dog has a little circle of light around us. That means that he's basically protecting me in that radius by giving me a light source. So we have one more and then a tease.
Yeah.
So we've got some cool creatures over here that I know that tons of people are excited about. So we've got...
These are more examples of the aberrant versions of the creatures, the Kana, the Iguanodon.
I know the Iguanodon in particular looks really cute.
Yeah.
But
they're generally your island counterparts, and
I picked the one.
But this is just the aberration versions of them.
Time update. Oh, it's because it's so lit up over here that you can't see them super well. Actually, you can see when I walk around. You can see that my bulb dog is lighting things up for me really well. But oh, you can see the Stego. Oh wait, no, that's not the Stego. Never mind. The Stego actually has the lit up plates that are pretty cool. So right
these are very cool.
Yeah, why don't you tell me a little bit about these, Jack? So
the rock drakes are like probably going to be everyone's favorite creature of aberration. I think they have some very awesome mechanics. So something very cool about them is they actually they prey. Sorry, they don't feed. They prey on the Reapers. So you guys may have known when you saw the trailer, the Reaper was that big creature at the end that's like scowling. We call them the Xenomorphs back then. And when they're in the vicinity of a Reaper, they're like feathers perk up because they get excited. They get to kill a Reaper, and they're pretty cool. They can be tamed, ridden, and you're capable of using them to climb and like climb on walls and ceilings. You can even go upside down and it doesn't affect you. So you've seen similar mechanics in the game with the Thalaco and the Megalania, and this is like a glider version of that. It has a strong pounce and leap that kind of allows it to jump onto. So when you're flying forward, you can use it to like jump onto a wall. It's like a clinging movement. It's like the Thalaco's leap, I guess, right? Except this is done like in the middle of the air, and it has its own dive bomb attack, and the way you find these in its own trench area. So similar to how we had the Wyvern trench in Scorched Earth, we'll have a trench area for the rock drake.
Look at me go! I'm climbing everywhere. There's also that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the cloaking.
That is pretty cool. You'll even see wild ones that are stealth.
Yeah, it's pretty scary when you find one in the wild and they're cloaked up and they just like attack you and you're like, ah, what's happening?
Yeah. They're pretty tough, so you want to be careful when you come across one in the wild. And they're just really beautiful. Like just
oh yeah,
the feathers are stunning.
You can see like the progression that the team has gone through from like the Thalaco to the Megalania now to this, just how much improvement has been made from all that practice. And this thing's pretty darn fun. So we're gonna wrap up pretty soon here. I want to take us through a little oh wait, here's the Iguanodon, by the way. Isn't that neat? Look at how cool that looks when it's all lit up. So I'm gonna actually use the glider for this because I think it looks really cool. Me and my bulldog. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna take a little. Oh, actually, let's stop here really quick. I have cheats on, so I shouldn't die. Oh. Well, that was rude.
Yeah.
Will he let me go if I do that? Oh no, he's not gonna. Let me go! How dare you!
You just have to cheat kill it. Just get rid of it. There you go.
Sorry, dude. It had to come to this. So this is our gas. Woo! Hello, earthquake. So there's a new item that you're going to be using. A
gas collector.
Yes, gas collector. You put that on there. You can farm gas like that. It's actually toxic. The only reason that I'm not experiencing side effects of that is because I have my full hazard protection, and yeah, it's keeping me safe.
So we spoke about the fertile chamber earlier on, and this is the area we've been in previously. Another biome that is actually really gorgeous and very, very cool is bioluminescence area, and we're
going to take a little tease of it because I want people.
We won't show you too much. There are going to be streamers streaming throughout the day, showing off their experiences of aberration, and they're going to be doing their own exploring and revealing stuff. So we'll give you a little sneak peek, and then we'll have them do. They'll have their own fun later today.
I'm actually
going to see more of it.
Climb over here first. Can I climb over here? There we go.
There you go.
Thank you. So, Now I can actually fly properly. So this, dun, da, da, dum, da, da, dum, da, da, dum. Ready? All right. Whee! Here we go.
So this is the bioluminescence chamber.
This is like my favorite. It reminds me so much of like Avatar, for example. It's just so pretty.
It's pretty fun. We actually have something very special here.
Oh, actually, before Jet says that, you can actually see some glow bugs up on my left side right there. I just want to point those out.
Yeah. For TwitchCon, we put in a little challenge for anyone who is actually attending the show. There is a Reaper Queen in the chamber, and if anyone is able to, you know, successfully do that, we'd be very impressed. It's not an easy fight, so there is one already set up on the mini map for you to fight.
I mean, she is quite the beast.
Yeah,
so
you're probably gonna need a.
If somebody does that,
yeah,
I want to come and watch
streamer
them
does
do
it
it.
live. I'd like for a streamer to do it live on Twitch. I mean, Rockzilla's here later on. Maybe he's the guy to do it.
No, I can't climb on that one. I found. Oh, there's a crab over there. There's actually crabs in the water too.
Yeah.
Eels and all kinds of stuff. So this is a quick peek at the bioluminescence chamber. I think Jet and I are going to be wrapping up pretty soon because we have a streamer coming in after this.
Yeah.
Tonight